Hello lords and ladies, welcome back to a brand new episode of our Prince Rhaegar playthrough. Obviously in the last episode we managed to have a son with our new wife, who is our player heir, so that problem was solved, and he's obviously of our faith and he is of the high Valyrian culture. He's handsome and he's hale, so that's really good. We did betroth him to his half-sister. I'm not sure if I'm gonna break this betrothal just yet. She obviously won't come to us anyway. We're gonna try still get our hands on her before then if we can kidnap her, which we are able to do because we've not made it public that she's our daughter, so we should be able to kidnap her. What I'm going to do is I am swaying this guy, Magister Thorio, because he has some land. I've just been looking just around where I am. I haven't looked everywhere. And this looks like decent land to buy. Yeah, I think even though it's not of our faith, they consider us astray. There's decent taxes compared to the other little areas we've got around here. He won't sell the land to us at the moment because of our poor relationship with him, so I'm going to work on swaying him, and I'm also going to, in the meantime, while I'm doing that, complete a couple of contracts that are nearby just to get a little bit more coin, and then I think we can probably pursue becoming landed. We've played landless for quite a few episodes now, and we still can't return to any of Robert's land. I can't travel over there, I can't visit, I can't do anything, can't interact with the lands over here. So I think it makes sense to become landed over here for now, and then we'll work on it. It may even be the next generation that goes back to take back. We definitely want Dragonstone. That's on the cards. That's what we want. Will we go for the whole will we go the whole hog and try and take the entire Seven Kingdoms? Who knows? We'll see how we get on. But that's the plan for this episode, is we want to become landed and then see where we go from there. Is he... Oh no, that is still Arwen Tyrell, but she's not looking great. She's got the lover's pox. Has he got... Yeah, of course he has. Not as noticeable on him with the beard, but yeah, he's got the lover's pox, and undoubtedly it was him that passed it to her. I have no doubt about that. Oh, she's Amazonian. Nice. But yeah, so that's the plan. I'll complete a couple of contracts, and we're swaying this guy, and then I'll resume the episode for you when there's something to update you on. Okay, so we failed fabricating the hook on this guy just because it was taking too long and I was getting fed up waiting, to be honest. So I tried to execute it with only a 62% success chance, and it failed. So I think I'm going to abandon that because it's not going to happen. We're going to keep trying to sway him just so that we can hopefully buy some land from him. Sunrise Road, hopefully. Don't know if that's a good idea, if it's the best place. I was kind of wondering whether I come down towards Tyrosh and the Stepstones, but I'm not sure. I think we'll just stay where we are. We've got our children in this area. It makes sense to be close by, I think. Although I do want to... I'm not sure if I can get her when I'm landed, but I keep saying her. I think it's a him. Erin. Yeah, I think he's male. I don't know if we can get him once he's unlanded at Captain Thoris's court in Dark Den. So yeah, I don't know if we can get our hands on him. It would be nice to have him in our court when we become landed. I'm not sure if we can do that or not, but we'll give it a try. We also started doing a translation of Winter Kings. So let's see. This classic is a piece of absolute drivel. Nevertheless, I'll force myself through it, gain stress, and the translation quality will improve. My scribes can take on more of the responsibility. I need a break from all of this. Yeah, we'll pay. It's only 2 gold. We'll pay the 2 gold. And our wife's pregnant. I don't know if I just mentioned that or if I didn't, but yeah, she has been with child for 4 months, so we're expecting another child. So this is great news. I want a court full of children, full of Targaryen children. That would be lovely. Okay, and Thoros has invited us. Thorio, sorry, has invited us to his feast in at his castle in Pentos. So I think we're going to accept that. So we'll join his feast. Participants may gain attending character's opinion. We may lose stress and gain the eager reveler trait. So we are trying to gain opinion with him. So we will attend his feast. We don't need any mercenary guards. We don't need that. But we will scout for talent on the way and we'll go and join in the feast. Okay, so the servants run across the hall, bringing the final decorations. Some of the guests are yet to arrive, and I indulge myself with a delicious drink by the fire. There's no place I'd rather be. We have a lovely time ahead of us, and we gain some prestige, which I also realised my prestige was really low. I've been spending it. I've been like sending poems and letters to people, insulting them or or glorifying them, and spending my prestige and not really making much back. So I don't know really how it was unlanded to make the prestige back. I'm guessing sometimes we would get it from completing our contracts, but anyhow, yeah, we need to earn some prestige. And we have a daughter. So brave, so strong. Words can describe my love for you. Now we have a perfect little daughter. Baela. I think I don't mind the name Baela, actually. So Baela Targaryen, welcome to the world. He's welcomed us all to the feast. In fact, while we're here, let's just take a look at her. What did she get? She got comely. Okay, not bad. Not bad, we'll take it. Maynard's still only one. He is our ward. I've not chosen an education focus for him as yet. I just kind of want to see how I think when they turn 3, they get a trait that sort of points them in one direction or the other. So I'm going to wait. I don't know if that's what we should be doing, but I'm not going to pick an education focus for him just now until we know how he turns out. The feast is dwindling down already, and I find myself deep in conversation with my guileless acquaintance, Magister Benaro. He inquires about my opinion on tome collections, a subject he is deeply interested in himself. So who's this guy? Okay, so he is a vassal in Pentos. It's a subject that fascinates me well. He gains opinion. We grow closer to forming a friendship. I couldn't care less. We grow closer to forming a rivalry. I just said we needed the prestige, but it wouldn't hurt to have friends nearby now that we're considering becoming... no, do you know what? We wanted the prestige, so we'll just tell him we couldn't care less. Is there anything more jovial than a good feast? Guests throng to and fro, eating and chatting while flickering torchlight plays off every wall. Light bouncing like laughter around the hall. Coordinating so many people and servants is an underappreciated task, one with no small degree of subtle difficulty to it, and it's pleasing to see it done well. Sometimes it's nice to simply sit back and enjoy the little things in life. This is where I want to be. We lose 100 stress. What's our stress level like at the minute? 55. Okay. Good folk to mingle with here. Every guest with one trait in common gains 20 opinion and we lose some stress. A chance to be seen with the great and the good. Yeah, we'll take the prestige. We could all tell Sedella had too much to drink, even though she insisted on showing us how sober she was. Simply rising from her seat proved too much for her, and now I am covered in stinking vomit. Oh god, okay. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Sedella. You gain 16 stress because you are an eager reveller. You gain higher standards of courtesy. Prestige +1 a month. And she loses 10 opinion. Who is she? She's just unlanded. Of an insignificant house. What a show you put on. We gain 16, lose, spend some pressing. Now, yeah, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. We needed that prestige. Okay, after extensive conversation with our delectable dishes, Magister Dadano expresses that he finds me most learned and wise, and that my utterances are always of inestimable worth to those less well read than I. Some of these things seem like a right tongue twister. I feel less well read when I'm trying to read these out. He recognises true intellect, so we gain some more prestige, and he gains 5 opinion of us for 10 years. Excellent. As the feast winds to its inevitable conclusion, there's one event remaining that everyone is expecting, and that's Magister Thoria's toast to the guest of honour, Master Borneo. It's a decent speech, if a bit long-winded, but that's usually how these things go. The assembled guests clap and whoop politely when it finishes, some more enthusiastically than others. Hear. So, okay, never much liked Borneo, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think we're too keen on him, to be honest. Okay, so it looks like it's all over. What a pleasure it was to have you with us, Magister Thorio smiles at me. What a feast. Before coming, I could never have imagined the exotic delicacies I would sample in my time in Magister Thorio's halls. This was a feast I will never forget. So we gain 10 experience in Eager Reveler, and we lose 45 stress. Excellent. Finish the feast. And we got a nice hit, a nice boost, sorry, to our prestige there. So that was well worth attending. And did we lose? We lost almost all of our stress as well, so that's pretty awesome. I'll head back to our camp. Okay, and we've unlocked a perk as well. I did switch back. I don't know if I mentioned this in the previous recording, but I did switch back from intrigue because we don't need it really anymore. Back to learning. So I'm working towards Soul of Body just because we've got melancholic, which gives us a moderate penalty to our health, and obviously we are 48 now, and our children are only babes really. We've only got little babbies, so we're going to try and take hold of Body. I don't want him to die early if we can help it. I want us to... Oh, we've got a truce for 69 years. Okay, sorry, that just distracted me. I didn't realise we still had that truce in place. Yeah, I don't want him to die anytime soon, to be honest. I also forgot that Oberyn, he was an adventurer, wasn't he? And at the very end of the last episode, I think it was, he got landed here, and it looks like he's having some difficulties. He's defended himself. Okay, and we also made an excellent translation of the book, Winter Kings. So we got, what did we get? Accomplished translator for 10 years. So we got piety +1, prestige plus 0.25, and clergy opinion plus 10. We gained a learning lifestyle perk unlock, and we... Oh yeah, so we lost the translator. So that gave us a +1 to learning, and we've lost that now. It says that the sum has taken pride of place in my collection, so do we get that now? Oh, well now we can get Whole of Body, which is awesome. So that gives us fertility plus 20%, health gets a medium boost, and stress gain is minus 20%. So that's awesome. That's definitely what we wanted. I'm not sure where we're going to go down next. Maybe Scholar? Or do we want the piety? Maybe we should go down... Yeah, maybe, but mind you, we might be landed by the time we get a chance to look at that again, so let's just see what we'll take next. Okay, so yet again, our love life has caught up to us, and it's causing us stress. So I think we're going to let Dominia go, because she's 37. I don't know if we'll get any more. We've got 3 children. Although, in our secrets, it says that... so for Septimio and Lenal, it says that they're definitely our children. It says for Valerio that he's more than likely our child. I think he is, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be 100% certain that he is ours. But yeah, anyway, I think we've got enough with her. We've obviously got 2 children with our wife now, so we'll let Dominia go as our lover, because I don't think we'll benefit anymore from having her. And she's also got a spouse who, so I don't think she's ever going to come to join us at our camp. Let's see, a troubling translation. As I step over the threshold to my follower Gowan's office, I find him bent deeply over a book. This translation of Adaros of Volantis is atrocious, he says with a sigh. If I were to follow these instructions, I am likely to cure my patient as I am to kill them outright. But let me have a look. It's a learning challenge, 100%. We help him translate the text and his learning increases by 2. We gain 300 learning lifestyle. Yeah, we'll do that. That makes sense. Okay, so our son's now 3, Maynard, and he's got the curious trait. So I think I'm going to... He's got a 7 in diplomacy. I think I'm going to go down the diplomacy education route. I think that might come in handy for him down the line, possibly. So we'll pick this. I think it'll serve him well. And we also have excellent diplomacy skill. We're 32 in diplomacy, so I think that makes sense for our son Maynard. We're almost... Did we finish? We've got him at 100, so let's see now if he will let us... Let me just pause on that. Purchase some land. Still have to... Okay, so... They have an abysmal opinion of us. We could pay double and offer a hook. Is it worth it to become landed? We could... I think it's because it's such... Sunrise Road. That's changed, doesn't it? What were we getting then? Yeah, I think we were getting Sunrise Road, so I think... Is it worth it to spend all that money? It would cost us 800 gold. Or do we take something... See if we can get something a little bit less. I'm going to just pause the recording. I'm going to have a quick scout around and see if there's anywhere else that we could get that could possibly be a little bit cheaper. If not, we'll just go for it just so that we're not wasting too much time. Okay, so just considering what it told us about whether the faith and culture is the same as us or our spouse, it will reduce basically people being pissed off at us. I think when we purchase that land, I think it makes sense maybe to come down here because these areas would match our wife's faith and culture, so hopefully we won't take as much of a hit. So I'm gonna have a little scout around. I'm gonna have to move our camp down here if we can, and then look to purchase some land down here. So I'll obviously pause the recording because this might take a little while, but I think that makes sense. I do want to get landed now. I feel like we've done a lot of episodes as unlanded, and we've had a little bit of fun, but I do want to become landed now. So this is my plan. I'm going to try and purchase some land down here, and when I find something suitable that we can afford, then I'll resume the recording. Okay, so we are making our way down to hopefully try and purchase some land, but on our way I'm having to complete some contracts just because we were running out of provisions on our way there. And we've got another perk point to spend, so I'm actually going to take Strength in Diversity. I was going to go down Theologian route, but I'm going to stick to Scholar just for now. I'm going to take Strength in Diversity just because of the different faith opinion, because that might help us as well. So we will take that, and hopefully that will ease things a little bit when we do purchase some land. I had to pay some prestige as well to get some more contracts just so that we can get some hooks and so we stopped off in the castle holding just to get some more provisions as well. Okay, and our friend Lord John the Red Griffin Connington has died, which is sad. Let's just see. He was slain in battle. I know that Renly's just been at war, so let's just have a look. Yeah, I bet he's been fighting in the war for Renly. He had a... What war is he fighting? Yeah, it's a Liberty War. So it seems that our friend was slain in that battle, which is a shame. And High Lordship of Nestridge, yeah, his son Durham Connington now has Nestridge. We have a good relationship with him as well. It's good that we have some friends, still some high relationships, back over in the Seven Kingdoms. But let's fill these slots and get this contract over and done with. We're going for speed on this one. Hopefully we can get it over with fairly quickly and move on. I also, just in between as well, while I was waiting for things to happen, I've been marrying some of my camp followers, and I'm also looking at getting some of these children educated. Poor Ellis Lonmouth. We have given him Bessa as his guardian, and I'm going to work through some of the other children as well and make sure that all of their they've all got guardians and that their education traits are going up as well. Okay, so we're down in Tyrosh. The journey here ate away all of our provisions, and we had to keep ploughing on because we had nowhere to stop. We were in the sea. Our only other option was to plough on, or I think it was to turn back, and we decided to plough on. So a lot of our, I think all of our camp followers lost, 25 opinion of us for letting them starve. So that wasn't great, but we're here in Tyrosh. Someone is plotting to kill Elaris. Okay. Elix of House Brightflame. Where is he? Captain Eris's camp. Okay, interesting. We're quite close to him then. Can we interact with him? We can start swaying him. Don't really abduct or denounce. Fabricate a hook. Murder. Recruit as a spy. Don't really need to I was hoping he would marry and have some children for the Valyrian heritage, but it's fine. What I also noticed as well, which is quite interesting, so I was looking at John. He is betrothed to Halora Snow, who is none other than the daughter of Lord Peter Baelish. Not only that, guess who her mother is? Her mother is Catelyn Stark. Oh, well, now she's Catelyn. Well, she's Catelyn Tully, but she... Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Did they just have... Oh, of course, so she's a bastard. So she had... Oh, hang on, this is interesting. Yeah, so with Ned, I forgot about that. She only had Rob and... So she didn't remarry. She's just had... She's not married to Peter Baelish then? Oh, Sansa is married to an Umber. And they have a child, Boris. And they're married matrilineally because he's of House Stark. Okay. Let me just... I'm getting lost in the... Oh, his wife from House Dustin has died. And he has... Yeah, we knew about Eddard. That's interesting. So what's happened here then? So she's had all of these children out of wedlock then? Ooh. So Peter Baelish is married to Alanis Marks. Okay, interesting. And he's got all these children. So who are they with? So he's had some children with his wife. The darker haired children then with his wife. And then he's had 3 daughters. 3 bastard daughters with Catelyn Tully. Interesting. I love this game. And he's killed someone as well. Peter Baelish is delicate. He's an adulterer. He is an adulterer indeed. That's interesting. So yeah, Jon. What a turn of events. Jon's married to the bastard daughter of Peter Baelish and Catelyn Tully. Interesting. She's delicate also. Gluttonous, arbitrary, authoritative. What will come of them then? We'll keep an eye on them. She's intelligent though. Got the intelligent traits, so that's cool. But yeah, interesting. Robert's still kicking about. This is the second time I've noticed that he's been ill as well, so I'm really hoping that he's got loads of bonuses as well to his health, which is a shame. But I'm keeping an eye. Oh, she does not look in a good way. Is that the lover's pox? Look at her eyes. Oh no, they're not as red as they appeared. They appeared really... Oh god, she looks disgusting. Okay, let's come away from there. But yeah, so we've moved down here, and now we don't seem to have any... Well, we've got some contracts up here, which is bloody sod's law. I can't interact with this guy as well to see if I can get some land from him, because he's currently at war, so it won't allow me to interact with him. But as soon as we can, then that's what we'll do. I think I'll complete a couple of these contracts and then resume the recording once this guy's war's over, hopefully, and then we can look at getting some land. And we need some provisions for now because we have 0. We've used them all. Okay, and that's sad. Our son, Septimio Coranis, has died in captivity. There was nothing we could do. We couldn't really do anything to get him out of there, so he ended up dying, which is sad. He died of pneumonia by the looks of it while he was in captivity. So yeah, there's that. That's happened. And I was looking at the other one, so we'll unpin Septimio. Valerio Coranis is showing as his child. Obviously, I think it can still come out that he's not. He's got our eyes, so I can't see him being his. And then we've got another perk point. So seasoned traveller, trait gain experience plus 200%. Followers will occasionally come inspired to write books. We'll take that. We might as well go for scholar because we're really nearly there already. And can we complete this scheme now? Yes, we can. Execute the scheme. Seize the moment, and that's a success. 62 gold. That took us quite a while actually, which is a shame. We've got some provisions though. And is this guy still... Yeah, he's at war. You need to really not be at war so that we can... Where were the others? I think we'll stay here for now because it costs us so much in provisions. We've got quite a few units. I mean, we could have more. I want more, but yeah, it's costing us quite a bit in provisions to move around. So we'll stay here for now. We'll hopefully we'll complete another contract. We'll let him... What do we get for this? Only 21. Exceptional success gets 78. We'll travel to accept. It's gonna take a while though. There's no oh, hang on. That was showing... Oh no, what was it showing? I think it was showing us where. I thought it was showing us contracts. It wasn't. I think it was showing us places of interest. I wonder, could we spend some prestige? Will it allow us? Let's visit the castle holding. Let's quickly mingle. We'll hear a story. We've got 100 stewardship lifestyle experience, so that's not too bad. Let's see who's up for recruitment. Who's this guy? He's an imp. 190, 142, 204. Quite expensive. And we really need to be saving the money for land. I was just hoping there'd be somebody nice, cheap and cheerful. She's pretty. And a brilliant strategist. She's alright actually. How much is she? Larissa. 204. No. Let's head back. Thinking of something else. Town crier. Stewardship. Criminal. Marshal. We'll take the stewardship. Let's head back. And here we go. We've got one right here on our doorstep. So that's better than having to travel all that way just while we wait for these wars to be over and done with. They're not worth very much, but it is right here, so we'll accept it. Don't need any captains. We will scout for talent. I don't think we'll find much talent. Literally going next door. Quilt Harbour is in uproar long before our arrival. Apparently years of mistakes on the part of our employer and her ilk have led to many local estates and business being taxed twice or more just by different collectors with different duties. Mistress Cyrilla is at pains to let us know that our coin depends on Cameron's situation quickly and quietly. Seems like simple enough. Oh, okay, so we can just do it straight away. What's the difference? Another happy patron. I don't think there was much difference, was there? We can take some provisions. How much gold can we get from a 51? We can't. We'll take the gold then, I think. Thank you. Okay, hopefully they hurry up with that. And let's do this contract as well. There's only low chance of danger. We'll just go for it. Hope for the best. Amateur architecture. Doing it with done. We'll try and get it done quickly. Planner. What conveys be the best at? 26. 25. We'll use you here. Try get this boxed off really quickly. Somebody's plotting to kill my knight Thoros. He's obese. Oh, a chief cook. Is that why? We must stop the villain behind this. We must indeed. And let's seize the moment. Oh, our scheme failed. I didn't look at what the I just thought it was, assumed it was 100. Ah, that's annoying. Gained some stress. Spent some prestige. Bungled the town, gained and bungled a construction for 20 years. Ah, well, that serves me right for not paying attention. So I'll let some time tick on. I'll try and catch him as soon as this war finishes, because he's had like 2 or 3 wars back to back and I've not been able to pester him for some land. I don't even know what he's got available or what I can have, but I'll resume the recording once I know what he has for us. Okay, so Bruderis is now an adult, no longer a child. He's done well in studies of war and combat. He has shown great aptitude both in battle tactics and the management of armies. He'll make a fine commander one day, I am sure. So he's not... Oh, our son's Craven. He's a spineless planner. He's very rational, significantly more likely to avoid tyranny. Okay. His character is very cowardly and is much more likely to declare war on significantly weaker rulers. Avoid imprisoning strong vassals or offer hostage to war. Dread has a greater effect on them than they averse to risk to health or realm in general. Oh, we've got a Craven son. Okay, he's not brilliant overall, is he? To be honest. They grow up fast. So can we, now that he is classed as an adult, can we... I don't want him as our favourite child anymore. I know that's really shallow, but I just don't want a gluttonous, craven son as our favourite child. My only invite there, player heir, soulmate, best friend or spouse. We can't now designate him as our heir because we already have an heir, which is fine. So he'd have to become our best friend for us to be able to invite him to camp. That's okay. We'll leave him where he is, I think, for now. I'm kind of I think I'd jumped the gun in claiming him as our son before I knew that we wouldn't be able to get our hands on him very quickly. So, inspired person can be sponsored. Funds allow us with 61. I thought she just died. It must have been someone else. Our caravan master's just died. I thought it was her, but obviously it's not. Oh, she was married to the Bright Flame. Yeah, okay. Okay. Fine. We'll pay the gold. I don't know how good she's going to be at that, but we're paying it anyway. Okay, and we've been invited to a hunt. So we'll join that. Where are we going? Let's have a look. There's low chance of dangers. We'll just go for it. Okay, check my gear and horse many times. It won't be long now. Wanted to hunt a hare. It's a lovely day for a hunt, which means it's a nice day to be outside. As I fill my lungs with the fresh air of the wilderness, I spot in the distance what can only be a gift from or nature's dedication to the mother. So many useful herbs and beautiful flowers, both for healing and malicious intent, but I'm here to hunt. Picking roses may raise some eyebrows. I must keep up appearances. Slightly increases our hunter trait experience. We gain some prestige. Success chance increases, but we gain 1 stress. Why should I care what other things? Well, it's only 1 stress. We'll take the hit of stress. Fine. Okay, my party and I stalk through a copse, eyes peeled for any sign of a hare. From the canopy above, a soft twittering spills forth, growing louder as we advance. It is a nestling screeching for its mother. An agile huntsman brings down a fluffy Heir, an unfledged raptor chick from the oak. What luck. Only young birds caught in the wild can be properly trained to hunt. Have it taken back to my muse, we gain hunting raptor for 5 years, or put it back. Prestige +1, vassal. Yeah, we'll take it. For the prestige. Let's go. We got some poetic inspiration up there a second ago and got a little bit of prestige as well. Okay, so I think it's going to be unsuccessful. Yes, it has eluded us this time. We'll finish the hunt. But we got some prestige, so not all was lost. So we can make a request. Is that from this guy? Is he finished yet? He's at a truce. Okay. Let's now see if we can what land we can purchase. Town of Bleeding Bay. Where is that? Oh, it's right here. Bleeding Bay. He's not going to accept. Okay, so we would be able to purchase wherever this is. Let's see. Inspiration update. Time disappears in hilarious study, drinking wine as we excitedly discuss the book she's writing for me. Am I imagining things, or is there an indescribable tension? Oh god, is that it again, isn't there? The hour has grown late when my writer puts down her quill, takes a deep quaff from her goblet, and smiles at me knowingly. Is she? I can't deny something stirs in me. My heart quickens, and I find myself holding it in my arms as she embraces me in return. What is happening? She's 66, Rhaegar. What are you doing? What are you doing? Mind you, how old are we? 52. Oh, Alaris. Should we lay with her? She becomes our lover. She gains 15 opinion. The artifact is might be a lower quality. Adultery is a sin. Regains some piety. She loses opinion. And wait, how dare you? We'll just tell her that adultery is a sin. I've no inclination right now to take on another lover, especially with a 66-year-old. We're not going to really get any benefit apart from her gaining opinion. And actually, the book that she's working on would be of a lower quality, so we don't need to insult her, but she can be disappointed. We'll reject her advances. It is a sin. Okay. Basibosh. Okay, this might be more interesting. So this looks like it might be more like it, but he won't accept at the minute. What about if we pay... Oh, he won't let us pay double, offer a hook. Oh, if we could fabricate a hook, but then we're wasting so much more time. Culture's Tyroshi though. Oh, they've got scorpions. Okay. What do we think about that? It's not the worst place to be honest. I'm just going to purchase it. I'm going to go for it. You can have a hook on us. That might bite me on the ass, but we're going to try and purchase the land from him. Price for everything. Here we go. We're now landed again. Okay. I could scarcely believe it when I received Archon Collio's... Oh, my son Bruderis is now my new player heir. No. No, 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 no. Well, I didn't think that through. Okay, hang on. There's a lot to take in, a lot to consider now. I'm to be the new Lord of Cape Basibosh. Rank lost, you are now a mere magister. Okay. Ruling over the area as a Tyrosh vassal, reliant on and beholden to my new liege in equal measure. Though my rapid climb up the free city's greasy pole has surely raised the hackles of my fellow lords and ladies, and they say nobility can't be bought. Okay, with it, it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Huge position. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay, that's fine. Right, empty council positions. Let's start filling up these council positions. So our spy master has to be Varys. Varys, what's up with you? Don't be getting ill on me now. What's going on? He's ill and his health is poor. Okay. Our marshal. We can assign Morosh Claris. Our admiral. You have, let's see, 15 and 15 actually. You can have that job. I think that it should be, it's better to have people who are good at martial and stewardship, and he was equal for both. So our steward, yeah, Sir Stefan Dannett. Our chancellor, Varys is the best for that role as well, but we don't have anyone who really matches him. He's really good as a spy master, so we'll leave him as a spy master. and we don't really have anyone who's good as a chancellor. And these guys all look on the last legs, to be honest. There's a lot of alien health. He's our chancellor. Jacelyn Bywater. Swan Shield and Knight. I never know who to appoint in this position. But I'll go with you. Okay, so we can now start finding spouses for these people as well. So he's a Bywater. Is there anyone... Is he gonna be... Okay. We might get children out of him yet. He's not got any claims or anything. Let's sort by inheritable traits. But do they not show up anymore on the main... She's homosexual. Chance of children is medium. He will accept though. Let's see. I think I'm going to send that proposal. He has a wife and they've had no children, so that's a shame. I did give him a wife. How old is she? 41. Yeah, they've also had no children. Okay. You don't have a wife. Inheritable. He's 46. She's a twin. Then that proposal for you. Varys you won't marry. Brindle Byrne. Let's have a look for you a spouse. Yeah, I thought that it showed you the inheritable traits, like around here somewhere, that you could actually see them without having to click onto the character. I mean, it's fine, but see what traits they've got. There's a few twins coming up. She's pretty. Oh, now I can see that one there. Why does it not show for all of them? That's what I was looking for. Robust. She's homosexual. I think that gives... there's a slight... decrease in the fertility. She's a vassal though. Does that mean he'll move to her? Let's not do that. Do inheritable traits and then we'll go with some of our skills. We've got anyone up here with robust. She's deviant. Peasant leader. I'm going to take a chance on that. We'll send that proposal. Set aside their house name. Okay, no, you can't marry. Okay, that's fine. Right, that's our council sorted. Popular opinion. Okay, can we... Okay, we can't change anything there just yet. We'll Leave you on collect taxes. We'll pop you on domestic affairs for now. You can stay on assist ruler just for now until I figure out what we need to do next. So, nominate a success. Oh no, this is okay. So, I can cast my vote for myself. Watch me have made a huge mistake by doing this, but it's fine. We can have a grand tournament, we're not going to do that. Can petition my liege to help me rise to the challenges I face, since requests which contribute to the good of the realm are often granted. Can pay homage, quest alone, become an adventurer. Okay. We'll play it and so he is now in our court. I don't really want him to be my player heir though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, look at Maynard. He's a much better option already, and he's 6 years old. What can we do about that? Force contraceptive. Force him to take contraceptives. Remove him as our favourite child. Okay. So we've removed him as our favourite child. He still likes us. It's fine. Send to the Citadel is our primary heir, so he won't go. Oh man, I did not think this through. What do we do now? Can denounce him. Can now be imprisoned by any other dynasty member. Oh, okay. I need to think about what we do here. Because I don't want to play as this guy next. I mean, I will if I... You know what? I don't mind a complicated character. I don't mind playing as a flawed character. But I was so excited that we had Maynard. And now we're probably going to be stuck with the gluttonous craven Bruderis. But anyhow, it is what it is. So let us marry him off. Who can we marry him to? We could marry him to a Baratheon. Or a Flowers. Is she a... Is the Flowers a bastard? Yeah. Sandornish. I'm not going to marry him just yet, I don't think. I'm not going to marry him just yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sleep on it, I think. I'm going to think about what we do with him. And you guys can obviously let me know as well. What do you think? What are our options, actually? What can we do to... if we didn't want to play as Bruderi, what can we do to make it so that we play as Maynard? Is it only... do we vote on succession, or will he automatically become the heir? Obviously, we've got the town of Cape Bassibosh right now, or Barzibosh. What do we do here? What is your recommendation for what we do about our succession? Let me know in the comments if you have a preference either way as to how we go about this, and I'm going to sleep on it as well. I think that's it for this episode. It's been a bit of a long one, but we have now obviously become landed. We've managed to achieve that goal. And I'm excited to see where we take it in the next episode. Obviously, the ultimate goal is to get back over here. But we still don't think we can still do that. I don't think we still travel over there as yet. But yeah, that's the ultimate goal. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. I have had fun. I've enjoyed recording. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Take care.